So I'm Janine Jackson, the National Director of Frontier Services, and I'm joined by the amazing Lindsay Ginn, one of our incredible bush chaplains, working in the remote areas of Kalgoorlie in Western Australia. For me, as Frontier Services, I think the most incredible things happening at this point is the work of our bush chaplains. Lindsay, what is some of the favourite bits for you in being a bush chaplain?
Oh, there's many, but I love the fact that I can get to see a lot of people each week, the same people. So I'm really starting to get to know them because I do like a circuit. So I visit certain schools, certain communities each week, and it's building that friendship with them. So, I become that familiar face. Is in and encourages them and supports them and just helps them out in the best way I can, which is music, because it's people that hear about what I'm doing that it affects them too. So a lady just yesterday at church gave me this beautiful violin.
That's amazing. That's a beautiful violin.
It's got a bit of a story to it as well, and she said to me, my daughter purchased this violin for her son when he was about 10 years old. He really wanted to learn to play the violin. And they were living in Karratha at the time. And she said he took it to school one day when the teacher asked him, what was his hobby? And he said, this is my hobby. I'm learning to play the violin. And the class laughed at him. They all laughed, and he never touched it again.
Oh, no.
And this violin a good home for us. Now I don't actually play the violin, but I'm going to learn so I can then find it a good home and someone that will appreciate it. But that's a tragic story about a dream crushed, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think while we're talking about dreams being crushed and significant events that are changing lives, at the moment we know that COVID is disrupting and changing people's plans and lives, where we're not getting that opportunity to get and hug loved ones and see people that we would hopefully look forward to get to see. How are you seeing the impacts of COVID and those changes happening within your community? Is it affecting you guys much?
Well, from what I understand, I don't think it's having too much of an impact on the mines.
Yeah.
But I know lots of small businesses that have closed down.
Yeah.
Because there's a little business around the corner here that last year had to close down, and they put a sign on their door, closed due to the current circumstances, be back soon. And they never came back. That's just one of the businesses. So lots of small businesses just closing the doors.
If we were to talk to somebody in one of our remote communities, if you had the opportunity to talk to them directly and know that they're struggling, what would you say to them about reaching out to a bush chaplain? Why should they?
Just keep going. But to have that friend, because we become friends of people, to have that friend that will call you when they need to check in on you. This is what you'll find in a bush chaplain. A chaplain, you'll find someone that is there to support you and to walk this journey with you, and just to be a friend there. Even if it's just sitting and listening, be there. And they're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I would like to say to the donors a personal thank you, a huge thank you for standing not just with me, but with all the other bush chaplains. And I was just reading in the Bible the other day, the book of Esther, how she was placed into the king's palace, and the Bible says for such a time as this. And I believe that we're here living through these uncertain days for such a time as this. And you're also part of that, and it's making a difference. We couldn't do it without you, and so thank you so much for standing with us as we carry out this vital work all over Australia. And may God bless you richly.
Thank you. You are a blessing.
Oh, thank you.